They told her this cat probably wouldn't even respond to her. She put her hand in the cage anyway. He looked at her, walked over, and pressed his head right into her palm. She started crying on the spot. But the real surprise? It's what this cat did to her tough, old-school European father. His name is Oliver, and when he first came home, he was exactly as shy as they warned. He'd find little corners to tuck himself into and just watch, always watching. But at night, she started noticing something. Oliver would sneak up onto the bed and lay right next to her feet. But the second she moved or got excited that he was there, he'd bolt, run right back to his hiding spot. He was testing the waters, figuring out if this person was safe. And honestly, that makes sense, because Oliver had been tossed out as a kitten by the people who had him first. So trusting someone again, that was a big deal for him. But here's where the story takes a turn that nobody expected. Her father lives in Florida, and she's in North Carolina, so when she'd bring Oliver over for the holidays, her dad's reaction was, well, classic dad. He better not make a mess. He better not scratch anything. And then about 5 minutes later, did you give him enough to eat? Now they're best friends. Her dad babies him, spoils him, completely melts around this cat. And this is a man who grew up in tough times in Europe. His whole mentality is built on being strong and guarded. But Oliver softened him. She says watching her dad be that gentle is one of the most precious things she's ever seen. 4 years later, Oliver is a completely different cat. That shy little guy who hid in corners, now he inches his way onto her chest and snuggles in. If she goes to the bathroom, he follows her, like a tiny bodyguard who weighs 8 pounds. The second she walks through the door, he hops up on her desk, meows at her, and rubs all over her. She even taught him the word kiss, and he gives the gentlest little head bump every time. He doesn't like to be alone, and she thinks that goes all the way back to being abandoned as a kitten. He finally found someone who stayed, and he's never letting go. She calls Oliver her soul baby. A cat who was too shy to be touched turned into the most loving, intuitive companion she's ever had. He softened her dad. He chose her in a cage full of reasons not to trust anyone. And after 4 years, they just get each other. All right, I need to know, has any pet ever completely changed someone in your family who swore they didn't even want one? Because the dad who didn't want the cat pipeline is very real. Tell me your story in the comments. I know you've got one. If Oliver just warmed your heart, hit subscribe so you catch the next story. See you in the next one.